transform! Today we're going to be taking a look at the Iron Factory IF EX-16 Pink Assassin. This little lady is part of Idea Factory's minifigure line that's supposed to be in scale with the Metroplex, but what surprises me is the amount of detail and articulation they put in these things, because when you see how small this is, you'll understand why I'm impressed with this thing. But for now, let's look at that articulation. The head can look up, look down, tilt side to side, and go around 360 degrees. The shoulders can only go up that high and go around 360 degrees. Single jointed elbow. It only goes 90 degrees, but you know, it's just one of these little ball joints, so you get a little bit of swivel right there as well. Surprisingly, you have a torso joint. This little ball joint, you can get it to go back and forth, side to side a little bit, and turn side to side. But unfortunately, there's no body copter. The legs can kick forward that far, kick back that far, and kick out to the side for the crotch copter. Swivel at the thigh. You can even get a little bit of turn with just the way the ball joint is. So that's pretty nice. Double jointed knee. Cool rockers. The feet can also point down that far and point up a little bit that far. Now that we've seen that articulation, let's look at some accessories. She comes with this awesome pair of daggers, and she comes with this awesome pistol that I assume would shoot lasers like pew 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 pew.
So if you haven't noticed, she also comes with this display base, which is really surprising all things considered, but on such a tiny figure, you know, to come with a nice display base, and it moves at points here, and you can take it and turn it all sorts of ways, and it has a separate peg for the alt mode that you put there, and of course there's the instruction manual, but the transformation's pretty simple, so you don't need that. And it even comes with a clear blade for the wind saber, so now I feel compelled to pick up, more obligated to pick up that figure, and apparently that figure is also really nice. So I think I may have been sucked into this line. Oh no, wallet, goodbye.
Alright, let's transform this little lady. So what you do is, you take the and then you fold these little guys down, and then fold the car piece up, and then then you shove a gun in her asshole, and then you just kind of like so. Then of course you take the swords and then you plug them in. For how painful this transformation is, she seems to be quite content with everything. A little too content. To give you an idea of how small she is, here she is next to Hybrid Action Convoy. And then here she is next to Robots in Disguise RC. And then here's Henkei Prime for no apparent reason at all. So yeah, this thing's tiny, but it's definitely worth it. She comes with quite a bit, all things considered, and has great articulation. And I really like this figure. Like I said, I think I'm drawn to this line, so I'm probably going to be picking up a few more. I see that they have a version of Optimus Prime coming out that looks pretty cool. The Wind Saber looks nice. What else did they do? Ultra Magnus looks pretty cool, so it's definitely a line worth getting into if you're into Transformers and minifigures. But since they're third party, even with this size, they're a bit pricey. But it's still worth it, and I'm glad I picked it up. And that's about all I have to say for this figure. Thanks for watching this review, and I'll see you guys next time!